Hi, lady. How are you, baby? Come here. Here, lady. Lady, come. Lady, come. Yeah. I'm out in front. Okay. Hi, lady. How are you, baby? Let's see, lady. Sit. Sit, sit, sit. There's lady. Hey, lady. How are you, baby? Good to see you, puppy. Good baby. Huh? Lady, good baby. Sit. Lady, sit. Lady, sit. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. There she is. Good girl. Lady, come. Okay. Yeah. Out in front.
Oh man, I was down in the garage.
Oh, hi. Good to see you, Mom.
Oh man, let me get my teeth in. Don't take any pictures.
Here, look up here, Mom.
No, I got no teeth in. Let me get my pictures. Let me get my teeth. I look bad enough without teeth.
Well, good to see you.
Yeah, just a minute. Wait till I get my teeth in. Then I'll talk to you. But I knew it was you because the way the dog barked.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she has a certain way, different words for different people.
Yeah.
And I knew it was you.
What's the words for me?
Happy
Really?
words. Yeah, she knows you, and she knows your car, and when she don't know the car, man, she gives you a different kind of woof woof.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on now. I
There's
don't know.
lady.
I haven't got my.
Hi, baby.
Yeah,
How are you, puppy?
She is so good.
Good puppy.
I was playing. I was wondering if you. Well, 3:15. Ain't too bad, I guess. I was thinking 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But then I figured you probably were doing paperwork and getting your customers together and stuff like that.
That's right.
And I thought, well, that's more important. That's putting money in the bank.
Yeah.
And
Well, you're kind to think of it that way.
so I didn't get mad. Only I was still hoping you'd come.
Yeah.
I want to get this stuff out of here. You know, she knows your car and George's car, and she knows, let's see, she doesn't like, oh, come up here. You know you ain't supposed to run away. Get up here. Oh, she's got to go potty.
Well, that happens.
She's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. She's a good baby.
I keep her tied up most of the time, though.
Mm-hmm.
But I really am happy that the dogs is here.
Yeah.
Because I would have never, because I said to George, I don't want no more dogs. Irish setters were plenty. I don't want no dog. He says, I want you to have a dog. I said, I don't want no dog. and then the next week or whatever it was, she was laying over by the wood pile. I said, there's a dead animal. I told you this all before. I'm repeating the same thing over and over. And I hope
we got it on tape now.
Oh, no. And, well, anyway, I wound up that, see, George was in the hospital bed. My bed was here at that time. And so I let her in, and George pet her, and he liked her. And, well, that was the end of that. She was my dog, or our dog, I should say.
Well, she's a good baby.
Oh, I'm so thankful I got her. I would be lonely.
Yeah.
I really would, because I walk her in the morning, and I walk her in the afternoon, and I feed her and stuff like that. And it gets me outside, I'll tell you that. Otherwise, I wouldn't go out.
Yeah.
I would go down and get the mail. I hate even doing that. But I always wonder, oh, what did I get in the mail today? Anything, and then when there's nothing there, I just about die. And you know, it ain't like walking to the front door and opening the mailbox. It's not like that. It's like taking a walk, two city block walk. That's where.
Right, it's a long walk, isn't it?
Yeah, and going down is fine. Coming up, I huff and puff like an old lady. Of course, I'm not
You do
old.
fine.
Not yet. And of course, the dog walks with me, and she's happy that I go. I'm glad you're getting pictures of her.
Yeah.
I don't have any pictures of her.
Here,
That
come on.
Oh, yeah. I try to be real cautious. I don't want to fall and break my neck or something like that, because Carol's mother-in-law fell down. I don't know how she fell, but she's okay now. She's out of the house.
Parsons?
Yeah, and then she had an operation. I don't know what kind of operation she had. She had to have an operation, and she's out walking now. So,
Yeah.
but the doctor says, don't drive your car yet. And see, she drives around all the time. Her and Carol, I'm glad she's got a good companion like that. Because, see, she's a widow, and then Carol helps her out a lot. And they go out to eat, and they go wherever, you know.
Yeah.
And, oh, I don't even have my hair combed or nothing. Look what I got on.
What do you got on?
Junk. Oh, don't look at that stuff. My old shoes are as ugly as I can be.
Okay, that's great. Well, we love you very much, no matter what you wear.
And you know what? I love you very much too. I feel so much love from you, from just your attitude towards me.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good. I mean, some people can say, "Oh, I'm glad to see you," or something like that, and it ain't the same. I don't feel sometimes that they're glad they're here.
Well, I'm going to set this down and give you a hug here.
Oh, okay.
Here, hold on.
Yeah, you took enough ugly pictures with my rags on and stuff. But this is the way I dress all the time, and I didn't know that I was supposed to be a little fancy today.
Here. I love you, Mom.
I love you too. I feel love from you all the time. Whenever I see you, I feel love from you. I used to feel that way with Carol, and it's drifting. I kind of lost her love.
Oh, no, don't say that.
No, I know this. I mean, I can sense. See, she's over at Mrs. Parsons every day, all the time. They go out to eat,
baby.
and they go.
Baby. Good baby. Oh, good baby.
She thinks you're gonna beat her.
Oh, I'm not beating her. That's love.
Oh, not that hard
Oh,
love.
baby, I love you. Baby, baby. You just see why I pet Dookie.
I know, but she's not accustomed to it. I give her soft love.
Go get him, lady. Aren't you glad I'm here? You can run free. Little freedom. Yeah.
I knew the way she barked that it was you.
Oh,
No
I'm
kidding.
sure you can tell.
No.
She goes, Wobby, Wobby,
You know what?
Robert,
Uh,
Robert.
She has,
Oh,
the
baby.
people that she knows, she has a nice voice.
Yeah.
And people she don't know, man, I can tell it in a minute the way she barks at them.
Got a kiss on the lips that time.
That's no fair.
Okay.
You don't want no dirty germs.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Good baby.
And I was looking at, somebody said to me, oh, she's getting gray, and I never noticed it until they said it. And I looked at her today, and I think, oh yeah, she's getting gray.
Oh, well.
I got gray hair, she's got gray hair.
They say the pets look like their owners.
Yeah.
Good baby.
She, you know, if she wasn't, I would feel lonely. I wouldn't have her.
Yeah.
Very lonely.
Oh, I think the
And
Lord provided her for you.
That's right, because
She's a good
man,
companion. Isn't that right, Lee?
of all the animals, I told George, as long as I live here, I never want a dog, and I wouldn't do without her now.
Yeah.
And I let her run free for 2 weeks. I said, George, she didn't leave. She's still here. She's laying over by the woodpile all the time. She kept her distance from me because I guess she sensed I didn't want her. And then I let her in the house. That was it. I let her in the house to see George. He was laying in the hospital bed, you know, in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And I let her in, and he pet her, and I think from that point on she was in the house.
Yeah.
But she's not dirty, it's just that she's got dog hair all over her.
Oh, she's fine.
And all four of these kids.
Yeah.
And I got these. We're growing down by the. We're on my rock bench. What I call my rock bench.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, when I had the gas tank put in, that big rock was down on the other side. And I says, "Oh, that's a neat rock. Can you lift it up and put it over there so I can sit on it?" Sure. They got their crane over. It was a piece of cake. The crane picked it up. The crane carried it over there, and I got my rock.
Huh.
And those. Let's see. What was this? I made this. Oh, this goes over here. I can't lay nothing down. I write notes when these kids give me something. And this was a leaded crystal handcrafted plate you gave me. And all our children gave us, Dad and Mom, this beautiful luxury lead cut crystal vase. We really enjoy using the vase. We have it on our kitchen table all the time. It matches the other cut crystal glasses we received from Grandma and Grandpa Wildhaber. We are very happy with your kindness and love. It is really a nice remembrance from all our children and families.
Who's that from?
Just all you kids.
Oh, that was for the,
Cut crystal.
which one?
Where is it? Do I have it on the other side, or where did I put it? I got it somewhere. This ain't it. Oh, here it is. You know, I placed these things a long time ago, and I know they're here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's what you gave me. All the 5 kids.
That's right, I remember that.
Gave this to me, and these are from.
Geraniums?
No, those are.
It's hydrangeas.
Hydrangeas. Let's see. Let's see. Was it Marlene's
Carol.
house?
Carol did that, I think.
And this was from my
Isn't that from Carol?
what the?
Hydrangeas.
Yeah, I think so. That's what she's got in her yard.
Yeah, she dried them and they look beautiful.
No, she gave them to me fresh. And when she came here, this was 2 years ago. She gave them to me.
Oh my, they still look nice.
And she was touching them. I said, "Don't touch them. They're going to fall," because they've been sitting here 2 years. I guess it's 3 years now.
Huh.
And this is from my mother. And this is from my mother. She had on the dining room. Well, this is all Mother's furniture.
Right.
The dining room furniture and the table and chairs. Now, Carol likes that. She
likes what?
the dining room table and chairs, and she was saying if I wanted to give something to her, that's what she'd like to have.
So what do you think about that?
Well, I think it's fine after I'm dead.
Oh, well, that's fine.
I'm not ready to give it up.
Yeah, I understand. You're using it every day.
Well, yeah, I'm looking at it. I set flowers on it. And that clock, I really like that. I made that dress, and my brother, let's see, how old were we? I don't know how old we were. I guess I was about 20 or so.
It's a neat picture. I remember seeing that in Grandma and Grandpa's living room all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Hanging above the TV.
Yeah, and they were always very gracious people. They were kind. Mother was always ready to serve you food in the dining room whenever you came.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
And she was an excellent cook. And,
That's Grandpa.
And she was never, she'd get up at 5 o'clock and start cooking so the meal would be ready when you come at noontime.
And Audrey, that's a pretty picture there.
And I used to do all my own sewing. I made all my coats, all my suits. Yeah, well, Grandma always had elegant clothes. Well,
When you two look really pretty there.
And I'd always cut Mother's hair and curl them all the time, and she would always cut Dad's hair, just to save 50 cents.
Huh.
And when they got too out of, she'd trim them, and when they got too long, he went to the barber shop. She says, I don't want to goof up. You go to the barber shop and get your hair cut.
Yeah.
And I cut everybody's hair. You know, Mr. Heinrichs, he did so much for us. He'd come over every Saturday. He went dancing
Oh yeah, I remember he was a dancer.
Yeah, and he was, his wife had died, and he would go dancing over at the community hall over there, and he knew everybody, and he did the, let's see, the old time dance, two-step, whatever it was, I don't know. And I
How
went
did that
one
go
time-
again? Do that again.
I don't know, he went like this and went like this, and I couldn't keep up. My feet were getting in between his feet. And I says, oh, this ain't gonna work, you know.
Yeah. So you got to dance with him once or twice?
Just once, you know. I just went over there to see how it was. It was really nice. It was all the old time farmers that go there every Saturday night.
Where'd they go?
Just right past Imperial. I mean, it was just a like 10-minute ride over there.
Yeah.
And they were just farm people, and they were all doing the whatever.
Pokey pokey, huh?
Well, I don't know what kind of dancing they did, but I couldn't do it. And I enjoyed going to understand how
Was
it
Dan a
was.
good
over there.
dancer?
He had his method, way of dancing, and he did it the same way all the time, and I got along with him all right, but I wouldn't say he was a good dancer.
Right. What did he do? The
I don't know, he did the two-step and then a one-step, and I don't know. And he twirled me around all the time.
well,
and
that's
got me-
neat. That's
And
fun
he
part.
and I always had full dresses on, and my dress would fly around, and he kept spinning me around until I got dizzy. I said, please hold me up, I'm going to fall over, I'm so dizzy. And I was dizzy,
Yeah.
and he did hold me up.
Well, that's good.
Otherwise I would have fell flat on my face, I know it.
Yeah.
And,
So where'd you guys dance at?
we went to the Coping House.
Oh yeah.
That's, did you ever hear of that?
Oh yeah. I think Johnny Crutchman used to play down there.
Yeah. And we went dancing, but he just danced with everybody at the same old whatever he did that I didn't know how to do.
Yeah.
And I could dance with other people, but not too good with him. But that's all right. I danced anyway. I never said no.
Right. That's good.
And I never did. Once in a while, I'd say, "You dance different than I know than I'm accustomed to dancing." And all the other people, you know, he spin them around. They got along all right.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think you got enough stupid pictures here of me
Oh,
talking.
okay. All right. Why don't we go on outside?
Okay, let's see. Where is I going to put? I want to put this back before I get too far away here and get it in the wrong place. Let's see. Where is the place now?
Good baby. Can't stay away from me. Huh?
I don't even see it. I have it over here.
Good baby.
Where is it?
Lady, good baby.
I don't see it.
Hey, what don't you see?
I don't see the cut crystal vase. Oh.
It was just in the other room, huh?
Yeah, I thought I got this from the I don't know where I had this.
I think you had that in that cabinet right there
Here.
in front of you.
I really want to have the little notes I write together. I think I'll put this with this vase, so I know that this is the note that goes with this vase. You know, after many years, I forget where the little notes go. Carol was really surprised to see that this looked as nice as it did.
That does look really nice.
I think it's going on 3 years that I had this sitting here, and she started feeling them and stuff like that. I says, "Oh, they'll break, they'll fall apart."
Why don't we go on outside?
Yeah. Oh, don't let these don't take no pictures with these curtains laying here.
What's wrong with these curtains?
Oh, I didn't get them hung. They belong in the bedroom, and I didn't get them hung. And I said to myself this morning, Audrey, you get in the bedroom and hang those curtains before Bob comes. Well, it didn't work out that way. You know, when I get outside.
So this is Joan's little corner here.
Yeah, each child has their separate area. And this is my area. This is George, all George's brothers. Only Vincent wasn't here for this picture. And then my wedding picture. And then when we moved here, remember you took this picture here, you and Donna there?
Yeah.
And you run and stood next to her, you set us up.
Uh-huh. Why don't you turn that light on there?
And I got this with S&H stamps or some kind of stamps you save at the grocery store. And, oh, this, yeah, take this. Yeah.
Well, first of all, this up here is the family picture that we did. What year was that?
The first year we were here, whenever we moved here, and I don't remember. Can you tell by how big the kids are?
Yeah, there's...
It's about 10 years ago, I guess. And that clock Mom gave me when we lived in Arnold, I had it up in that rock little alcove that was by the fireplace, if you kind of remember.
Oh yeah,
that.
I remember that clock.
And let's see, who did I get the little basket from? I don't know. I think that was, I don't know who gave me that. And that was a family picture you took at Christmas time of the Middendorfs.
Yeah.
And Vincent was the only one that didn't come that Christmas, and he always came, you know.
Huh.
But he didn't come that year, so he's missing.
That's the whole gang, huh?
Yeah, everybody except Vincent. And the wedding picture looks like it dropped down. It's got a little black on top. I'll have to push that up and wipe it off. I can see the fly marks or whatever they are.
Oh, your wedding picture.
Yeah, that's my wedding picture.
Let's see, can you move this?
Oh, sure. Which way do you want to go? Oh! What was it caught on?
Carpet. This is the TV that sat under that picture that we looked at a few minutes ago in Grandma and Grandpa's house.
Yeah, right. That was Mom and Dad's. It had the first TV and television in the same cabinet. And that was supposed to be pretty super.
Let's see, if I turn this light out, I can eliminate the glare. Yeah.
There is a shade. Should I turn the ceiling light off too?
No.
It's making a glare in it. No, it ain't. Well, how can you take a picture in the dark?
I don't know.
You want me to pull the
It's
shades
my first
up?
try with this video camera.
Hey, should I pull these shades up real high so you get light?
Oh, I always like the shades up, yeah.
Okay, well, wait a minute now. Don't waste your film yet. Wait till the daylight comes in. Does that help a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. You know, this here, when Leland, when he first came here, he cut the grass all the time with his lawnmower.
Oh, the rock hit that?
And the rock, as he came by, he didn't even know it happened. And a rock that he hit, and it flew right here. See the hole in the screen?
Yeah.
And it flew here.
Huh.
And I never did tell him because he would feel so hurt that that happened, and he'd want to do something about it. And I thought, well, he couldn't do nothing but put a new piece of glass in, and I'm not going to make him do that.
Yeah.
So I never told him. And so I took some Scotch tape or whatever this kind of tape was, and put that on it, and the hole is still in the screen.
Well, that works.
But the tape is kind of loose. I should put another piece on. But isn't that something? And it was just a little rock. It was nothing big.
Yeah.
Because you can see the hole in the screen, how big the rock was. And these flowers, Marlene gave me this.
What?
This plant here. And it was in a little pot about this big. She must have got it at one of the grocery stores. And it was only a little green plastic
Really?
pot. And I put it in there, and look how it grew.
Huh.
And this is
It's
from
like a jungle in this corner.
And this is Aunt Marie's plant from George's Aunt Marie and Jake Ertl. And I really like
Of course, the
it.
Jordanier.
Oh, that's from my mother.
Oh, yeah, that's neat.
She bought that in 1930. And the other one, let's see. I don't have it here. But I had another one that was real nice, but not as nice as that one.
Hmm.
And I don't know, things get moved around.
nice little greenhouse you got here.
Yeah, I'll take some of this junk off of here.
So in this corner we have Lady.
Did you take a picture of this messed up desk?
Oh yeah.
You did?
I'll make sure I get another good one of it.
Oh, let me get rid of some of this stuff.
It's fine, Mom.
I don't want, you know.
What's his light back
I'm
on?
gonna shove that in here. I'm gonna hide things here. Don't knock the jardinier over.
Yeah, it's right behind me.
Let's see.
How many years old is that?
19, when we moved on Compton, about 19, let's see, I was about 18 years old or something like that. I don't know. It's way back.
Mm-hmm.
Or I was about 16, something like that. And that's good. I'm glad you're taking pictures. Oh, that one fell down. Stand it up before you take a picture of it. See that one there?
Oh, the Jeep?
Yeah, stand it up. It fell down. Oh, and you can see the dirt and the dust and the spider webs.
This is neat one. I like this one, Dave, a lot.
Yeah, I do. You were saying you wanted to get one for Matthew, I think. And I think...
What, a Jeep?
Yeah, didn't you say you wanted, or he wanted one?
Oh yeah, he wants a Jeep real bad. We just sold this red Jeep yesterday.
Oh, what'd you get for it?
Well, we did all right on it.
Peanuts? That's why you're not
That's
telling
all it was
me.
worth.
Tell me
It
how
was
much.
so rusty.
Tell me how much you got for it.
Well, that's private.
I'm not going to tell anybody. I don't see anybody ever.
Okay, here. This is a neat picture here.
Yeah, I like that. I like all of them. All your pictures are great. You really have a good knack of getting people organized and good areas to take. And this one still tickles me. They're sitting in the snow.
Sitting in the snow, huh?
That's the first thing I thought of. How can they have palm trees and sit in the snow?
Yeah.
What? Oh, that was sand.
Sand down in Clearwater Beach, Florida.
Yeah. And I still think of snow.
I like this one of Matthew too.
I try to arrange them so everybody can see them at a distance. And everything's so dusty, and you know what? It's going to show up in the pictures. Why don't... Oh, shoot. I didn't know you were going to take pictures
all right.
of my dirty house.
No, no problem. Let's see, what else is there? Do we miss... Oh, here's Parsons' corner.
Yeah, I tried it. There's a Jones corner and then Parsons corner. Yeah, here, let me show you. Wait a minute. Let me show you
There's a
where
silly
it is.
Oh, there's a switch right there.
It's,
Right back there.
yeah, right.
It's hard to get without knocking it over.
Right. Want this one over a little bit too? And how are you going to do this one?
It's about time for a new family picture here on this side. I was talking to Carol the other day about that. She hadn't had a family picture done for a long time.
I know. What'd she say? She say she's interested?
I think so. Yeah, I think we're going to try and do it.
Well, that's good. Now, you ask me if I want a family picture or want pictures taken. I'll say, yeah, come on out. How many can you take? About 100?
That's right. And of course, this family here covers the whole table.
Wait a minute, I'm turning this light off if we're finished here.
Okay. There's an old one. One in Grandpa's basement.
Oh yeah. That's when they had Christmas every year.
We did that in their basement every year, didn't we?
Yeah. That Christmas tree is back there.
Right.
And
That's when I was just starting photography. I brought my camera in.
Right.
Probably shot on the Linhof. I remember Floyd used to do some photography too, didn't he?
Yeah, oh yeah. He always was. He always took pictures. He was the one that had a nice, decent camera.
And this is the Crutchmans.
Here,
That's an old picture too. Of course,
Yeah.
Tom's married now.
You want to take this away so you can
Sure.
take pictures so you can see?
Some vintage images.
And she gave me a little one of him, and I was hoping she'd give me one like Chom got. But she's got one at home, but she didn't give it to me. She gave me the little one.
Well. Oh, you mean this little one right here in the corner?
Yeah, this little one in the corner here. See, this is when he was real young here.
That's
And-
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. This is Kevin. And then he got the new style hair, and I like this. This was a high school picture, I think, graduation picture, I'm not
Yeah.
sure. And well, naturally, sure, she'll keep the one for her, but I thought she should have I thought she could have had two of them made, one for me and one for
Spend
her.
some more money.
One for her and one for me.
Oh, that's good.
So she just gave me a little one. So
Yeah.
I didn't say a word though. I tried.
That's all right.
I tried not to criticize or say anything. So I put this little one by here. And this, when I got everything open, it doesn't do me any good to dust, and that's why I don't spend
Hi.
my time dusting.
Yeah, right. That's how you get into the video yourself. You put it on wherever backlight is. Where is the backlight?
I can't read it from here. I have to get close up. Panasonic SV
Panasonic
VHS.
Super VHS. It's a model
Oh.
455. Super VHS.
When did you get that?
I have it on loan, rented today,
Oh.
and I'm shooting an anniversary party tomorrow night. Originally, we were going to do still photography, and then they had us do video.
Is that
So,
good or not?
Well, sure, it's good.
Oh, okay.
And then Mark, my assistant, is going to be doing still photography. And then Anne Marie's coming home to help me for a wedding later that day.
Oh, how is she?
There's a famous old photo.
I always make my bed, and I didn't do that today.
Oh my.
Don't take a picture of this bed till I get this stuff off of here. I got a bedspread.
This bed?
Don't do that. I got a bedspread, and I'm gonna put a bedspread on.
Well, I know how that is.
I do it all the time, and I should have known better. And look at the junk I got on here. And look at my dresser. Don't take no pictures.
Well, I don't see any
It
junk.
never looks like that. It never looks like that. Oh, Bob. And then you're. Oh, don't do that.
Okay.
And everything so. And that's all going to show up on your film.
You think so?
Huh?
The dust?
Yeah, the dust. Oh. You see my dust rag? I got the rag. Didn't dust.
Looks like a nylon. You dust with a nylon?
Here, let me
This
dust
is one of my favorite pictures.
Oh yeah, I like that. That was at the Arnold house.
Yeah.
Here, let me dust the dust off of it. I got my dust rag in my hand.
Okay, go ahead.
You know that's going to show up on your pictures.
Just do the picture part. I'm not doing the frame.
Mm.
Okay, let me lay it down here.
Look at that, how dirty it is. I want to show you something, how savings I am.
Yeah, what's that?
This quilt is so old. I won it the first year we were married at a dinner at George.
Wow, that's pretty.
And so it was all torn and worn, and see how torn it was all through?
Yeah.
And I got this bed sheet, a new bed sheet, and I sewed this on the sewing machine so I could use it
Huh. Instead of throwing it away.
instead of throwing it away.
That's good.
And I try to keep it clean so I don't have to wash it, because if I wash it, it'll really fall apart. See how it's falling apart here?
Well, quilts are neat.
So, I don't know. I should have cleaned the house instead of, I didn't dream you'd be taking pictures. I
Well,
don't know what I thought you were going to do, but,
trying to get the right lighting on
you
this.
know, I don't have my house this dirty ever.
Your house is fine.
Me neither. It's terrible. And this, you know where this all came from? Out of that desk, Grandpa's desk. And I want to go through this stuff and throw away what I don't want and ask you if you would like to have anything that's here. I don't know what's here.
Okay.
It's good. I'm not going out, baby. And I didn't put none of this stuff away. I didn't think I had anything in those desks, in the desk. And look at all the junk I had in there. Now, pull these shades down. I got cold with that door open. I started to tell you about these flowers. Are you outside already?
No, I'm right here.
Huh?
I'm right here.
Marlene was really surprised. This was just a little 50-cent plant she gave me, and she couldn't believe how big it got. I think I was going to tell you this story before, and we got on to something else. That's all right. I didn't get my curtain. Oh, boy. You think? And of course, it got kind of crowded because it was only about that much that I planted along there, and of course they multiplied. I don't know how the yard looks now. It's probably all died. I don't know. Floyd takes care of it. He cuts it every week.
The old Compton house?
See, he owns it. You know how that worked?
Yeah, I think so. Tell me.
Floyd, I didn't want the Compton house. And I says, we had an appraiser come out, how much money the house would bring.
Mm-hmm.
And they said 30,000. And so we cut that in half. I got 15 and he got the house.
Yeah.
And I was happy with that because I didn't want to live there, or I didn't want,
It was 30 for the house and contents?
no, the contents were separate.
Oh, okay. So you got 15 cash.
I got about 18K in furniture. And everything I got in my house is from Mom.
Right.
And his desk, that was Grandpa's desk, you know.
Yeah.
And that was all included, you know. I got the contents and Floyd got the
And
house.
the Buick and...
And the Buick, yeah. I didn't want that either. I didn't drive, you know.
Yeah.
George had the old station wagon.
Right.
And so,
That's a neat old Buick.
yeah. I think
What
it's
year was
still,
it? 49? I think it was 49 Buick. Roadster.
Yeah.
Roadmaster it was.
Roadmaster. Yeah, Dad was so proud of that. He'd go to church and, yeah, he liked it.
Yeah.
When he got something, he liked the best. You know, that was kind of it was a used car.
Right.
It wasn't brand new.
Well, it was only like a year old or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. It wasn't.
But he always took care of it like it was brand new.
He went in the garage and dusted it when it needed dusting. You know, it got dirty in the garage. You wouldn't think, oh, a car's in a garage, it ain't gonna get dirty, but it
Right.
did.
Yeah.
I don't know how come, but it did. And then when it got too hot, he'd open the little windows so it wouldn't, I don't know, so it wouldn't do something.
Let the heat out.
Yeah. And I wish I was dressed different.
Oh well, let's walk around.
Why don't you let me get looking normal? Like,
This is normal.
It's normal when I'm all alone and nobody's seeing me. You're going to show those people, anybody's going to see those pictures, they're going to say, boy, Grandma, hasn't she got any better rags than that?
Now, where are these flowers from?
Oh, let's see. Those are mums. Let's see, are they mums? What are they? I think they're mums. They only bloom in the fall.
Yeah, they're kind of a mum. They're not full petaled like a lot of mums, but they're nice.
And since I planted these here 10 years ago, the trees had gotten taller and they don't get the full sun anymore. See, ordinarily, these would all be open all the way around.
Yeah.
And this is about the extent of what they get. Maybe another week if it's warm, the rest may open up. But flowers, anything at all. Same way with these guys.
Now this bird bath was from Arnold. I remember that. And
Yeah.
water used to shoot up out of the top of that.
Yeah. George put a hose to it.
It was in the middle of the rose garden,
You're right.
right out from the porch.
I'm surprised you remember
Oh,
that.
I remember it just like it was right there.
Yeah.
Now these flowers, what kind are these called?
I don't know. You don't have to ask. Don't ask
Some
me.
kind of butterfly, something or other.
I don't know what the names are.
And there's a dark one and a light pink one.
Yeah.
The pink ones you had in Arnold, I know.
These, like Carol says, she likes these. She don't like these at all. But they were something different. They're in the same
She
family.
likes which ones?
She likes these pink ones, these here. She don't like these at all. And she says, why did you mix them up? Well, I only had one plant this lady gave me.
Right.
And that's how, in 10 years, look how it's spread.
Well, you had the...
I didn't have the dark ones. I didn't have no dark ones.
Well, I like the dark ones too.
I just had these here, and they bloomed real big. See, they don't get full sun. They don't get
Yeah.
to look their beauty. Same way with those. I can't think of the name of those things. I forget all.
Now these are some more mums of some kind, I
Yeah,
think.
those are mums, and they're the white. They were white, but it looks like they want to be yellow.
They're getting ready to bloom here.
Yeah, and those were the pink ones or the red ones. And
Oh, those over there.
yeah, these and those. You know, I try to balance things out when I came out here. And when I think about it,
You did all right.
it worked out okay that it didn't look like a bunch of... I try to balance things.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a whole lot. I just had a few of everything, but see, these multiplied, that's why it looks okay.
Right.
And then we went down and got these kind of, let's see, what rocks are they?
Which rocks?
Those white rocks we got from some lady. They,
We got the white rocks from Arnold, which came from down in Imperial off of
yeah, off
Seckman Road by Mastodon State Park.
Yeah, and she was, they bought her land, and she says, take anything you want because next week they're going to plow this all down.
Yeah.
And were you with us at that time?
We got a lot. Yeah, I helped get sponge rock from the
Yeah.
Seckman
Yeah.
Road, I think.
And that's what that is over there.
Yeah.
Let's
I
see.
know.
And we were, George was going to go back and get more, and it got too dark or too late or something, or too
Sponge
tired.
rocks.
I don't know what he's had. And we never did go back because I think the next day the contractors were going to plow that stuff all up or
Yeah.
do something. She says if you don't take it now, why, they're going to be here. And
The lookout here is real pretty, isn't it?
yeah, it always is. The trees have grown pretty much the first couple of years. When they weren't so big, I could go down and trim them, but now the trunks are too thick, and I don't have the strength to cut them down. But I used to clean that all up so you could see beyond. And then they grew. All this stuff grew a whole lot since we're here.
Yeah.
And Carol was going to come out. I offered her these trees, and she never did come out all summer. And so I don't know. These here trees, the mimosa trees. This one, and this one.
Those aren't mimosa, those are red buds.
Oh, red bud. Oh, okay.
You had those in the front of the house in Arnold. Right? The mimosas were in the front, but there was also red bud next to the birch. In the front, just down from the Douglas firs. It's hard to remember all that in there.
So, so she didn't come out.
Well, they're still transplantable size. Not that big. This one here.
And I'm tempted. I wanted to get. I was going to dig them out. And that's when she said, "Oh, no more." I said, "I don't want them in this stand here."
There's more of that sponge rock.
Yeah, that's some of it. Hey, lady, don't go down there. Lady, you're not allowed down there.
Oh, give her a break. Come on. This is a baptistry from Arnold Immaculate Conception.
Right. That's a baptismal fountain.
It's out in our backyard in Arnold.
When Father Fuchs was there, we had it when Father R came. He said, "Boy, I'm getting rid of that. I'm getting a new one." And he threw it out, and we just happened to be there.
Yeah.
I don't know how come we were taking the kids to school that day or what. And so he says, "Well, boy, if you don't want it, can we have it?" "Yeah, get rid of it." It was just laying there. He says,
Right.
"I can't stand it." So he was thankful we got it, and I was thankful I got it.
Yeah.
And George did sand it down. And
I remember sanding it and painting it myself.
And then we had concrete blocks, and we went and bought. We had two, and he went and bought two more to build it up like that, so it wouldn't be sitting down in the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah, so it's level.
And he really leveled it out, and it still looks pretty level.
It looks real good.
And needs a good paint job, sanding and
It
painting.
never did keep flowers in it very well because it got hot and they'd burn up unless you watered it every day.
Right. And see, it's got a hole in it.
It's got a hole and the water drains out.
Right. So I didn't get to really have any play. Oh, I could have put it in a red clay pot and set it in there, but I never did do that.
A pretty dog.
Yeah, she's so good. And she doesn't run away, and she's kind of stays with me. But I tell you what, if a car goes by, then she goes bananas.
Oh, lady. She wouldn't chase cars, would you? Good
Test
baby.
her. Get your car out there and she'll run after it.
She pays attention to me really well.
She knows you're talking about her.
Good baby. Lady, good baby.
She knows that
Good baby.
you're kind to her. You know,
Yeah.
Anna, she senses if you like her or not.
Well, of course I love her. It's like my dookie. Okay.
No. And she thinks she wants to jump up. And this pussy willow, Carol and I, we went to a graduation
Oh, this thing.
at Rosetta King, and we went through a shortcut to get to her car through an alley. And this was in the ash pit. Somebody had cut it all down. I says, "Oh, that's pussy willow bushes. I want to get some." So we pulled them out of the ash pit, put them in the trunk of her car, and this is how I got those.
Oh,
Isn't that wild?
The ends are what's going to turn into little fuzzies, huh?
Yeah, they used to. But they haven't done that in the past couple of years. They didn't get fuzzy. And I don't know what the problem is. And I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm not going to... I used to trim it back. You see how far I used to trim it back here?
Yeah.
Every year?
Well, it doesn't even look like pussy willow anymore.
No, I don't.
It used to, I remember it looking like it was. And this is a black walnut puffs, isn't it?
Yeah.
There. There's one there.
One over there, a big one.
And then one in the front of the house.
One over there, yeah. 3 of them. Now, this ain't no walnut tree. This one here.
Which one?
That ain't no walnut tree.
Sure it is.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, there's walnuts all underneath it.
Yeah, okay. There's 3 here on this side. This one, that one, and that one. This one, that one, and that one.
Yeah. 3.
And then there's one over on the other side.
Yeah. Okay.
The lady is still with us. She's finding something. I don't know what she's finding. Oh, man. You know I should know better than to wear rags when you come.
Isn't that the way it goes?
Yes.
Well, I love you, Mom.
And my hair, I'm just an old rag doll today. Not a doll, a rag lady.
You look fine.
And I got my old shoes on, my pants rolled up, and just as ugly as I could be.
You look fine. You look great.
I couldn't have tried harder to look ugly.
I love you. I'm going to turn this off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my barbecue thing, I want you to maybe help me with that. Because look, at any minute, it's... Oh, what was that? That felt like a...
Maybe a walnut hit you on the head.
No, it wasn't a walnut. It felt like a bird poop.
Well, let's see what's up there.
Splash of water.
Well, I don't know. I don't see anything.
Well, anyway.
I already disconnected your barbecue grill over there.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
I said I already did it Sunday. Remember when you came out for the church dinner? It was really good, by the way.
Did I know you did it?
Well, I think so.
Or did you do it, just do it?
Lady good baby? Good baby.
I always tell her she's good. Oh, take a picture of her when she's looking like that. Don't get me on it. Oh, now see you're looking at it. That's good. Oh, now she turned her head again.
Lady?
That's it. She's wiggling away. She's watching you see if you're going to move. That's what she's doing. That's why she turns over this way.
Psst, psst, psst.
You know, I whisper to her sometimes to get her attention. You know, talk real quiet. Oh, and I got my underwear hanging out, or what have I got hanging? Oh, let me take that terrible wash down.
There she is.
Oh, the screen, porch, the kitchen door is open. Man, the house is going to be ice cold.
There she is.
I like it when she puts her ears in.
She's a pretty dog. Look this way, lady. No, I didn't want you to come. Okay. We'll say goodbye. Good baby.
You know, this year, she's gotten whiter than she's ever been.
Gray.
Grayer. Just like me. She's catching up with me. Now, don't do no more pictures, because
Okay. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.